Okay, welcome everybody. Gaming Mike here with AC Gamer. We're doing the Jolt Gamecast where we'll be playing a game and talking a little bit of game news. This week we're playing Diablo III Reaper of Souls. There's a new update out for the original Diablo dungeon. AC Gamer, you want to tell us about that a little bit? And should we head in
Yep,
there?
it is the 20th anniversary of original Diablo, so they're celebrating with a little treat for players. It's a limited time dungeon, so
Yeah,
get it while you can.
that's right.
Let's go in the portal.
Here we go. Oh, and see, it's all pixelated.
Whoa,
It looks like
nice.
old school. That's great.
Holy cow,
This
that's
cannot
cool.
be opened yet.
Interesting. So it's a big throwback to Diablo 1. Should be kind of nice. I'm looking forward to it. The Restless
The
Spirit of the
restless spirit of
Blacksmith
this
needs to make one last
must make
treasure.
one more. Yeah,
Interesting.
that's
So,
pretty sweet.
this should be good. But we also got some game news to talk this week. We got a little bit of a holiday recap and like some best ofs from 2016. And then we'll be talking about what's coming out soon. What will be releasing on various systems. So thanks for joining us. If you're listening to the audio-only podcast, remember we do stream these on YouTube with gameplay. So we may be referencing the game we're playing. You might not know what that's about if you're listening on the audio version on SoundCloud or iTunes. So just be aware of that. And with that
You're right.
said,
The labyrinth,
should we go in
level
this
1.
labyrinth? Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's see. And speaking of the top holiday sellers for last year, looks like Pokemon Sun and Moon. Hold on, I need to adjust the audio really quick too. There we go. That should be better. Pokemon Sun and Moon, Final Fantasy 15 were both among Amazon's top sellers. These best ofs for these top sellers are based on Amazon reports. In this report we've got. But yeah, Pokemon cleaned it up. That one's been busting records left and right as far as sales go.
Pretty much. That's to be expected.
Now, have you played? When's the last time you played a Pokemon that was one of the Game Boy versions, or
I played
whatever
a
it's
little
called?
bit of not this latest one, but the one before,
Okay.
which is Pokemon X and Y.
All right.
So
How many
it's
Pokemon are they up to?
It's 3D Pokemon.
Oh, it's 3D too.
Yeah. Let's see, what is this? The 8th generation?
Yeah, something like that. These graphics on this Diablo redo are pretty fantastic. I like the pixelation.
Yeah, this
That's
definitely
too
looks
funny.
like an old-fashioned, Windows game.
Yeah. Let's see. Call of Duty, usually a big seller, struggled with Infinite Warfare by its own standards. There was that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare that was released. Usually, yeah, those games are usually pretty huge, but this one didn't seem like it had people as thrilled as the versions in the past. And
I think
where did
there's
you
a
go?
lot of-
I lost you in Diablo.
Down below.
Oh, okay. I'm coming.
I think there was a lot of oversaturation of like first-person shooters around that time. Because the
Yeah,
other big game that came out was Battlefield 1.
yeah.
And
That one seems
was a
like
little
it's
bit
done
more.
better.
Yeah, that one's a bit kind of more original than the, sci-fi space shooter
Yeah.
thing. They've kind of been there, done that, so people were interested to play something.
That's always
little
been my
different, I
problem
think.
with the first-person shooters is they tend to be very repetitive and they don't hold my attention that well.
What else
But,
we got on that list?
And then Final Fantasy 15 was on there, which has been fantastic. I've been playing that. You've played that. I finally beat the story mode. It was a little vague, like you were saying. It was a little vague on the villain's intentions and purpose. So I'll
Right,
be
yeah.
curious to see what they do with their updates. You said they were going to update it to kind of fix that about the ending, right?
Yeah, kind of add a little bit more substance to the ending.
Yeah, which would be nice. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that fleshed out a little more. But overall, I think it was one of the better Final Fantasies of the installments I've played. I like what they did with it. I like the modern feel. I like the chocobos.
It's definitely a huge improvement over Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, and I think that's
I
the
feel
last
like-
one I played.
Yeah, I think the developers definitely listened to their complaints about the last game and
Yeah,
upped the
the
ante.
new style of combat was great though. I loved the way it played. It was fun. It was fun. I had a good time with it.
Yep. I'll definitely go back to it to get all the other goodies, all the secret dungeons I hear are pretty cool.
Yeah. It looks like Uncharted 4 also did well last year for sales in the bestsellers category.
Definitely. I bought it.
Yeah. How have you liked that one?
It's great. It's, cinematic game. It's not, the most challenging, but it's a fun experience, I think.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's what I want to check out. Let's see. We've also got some worst video games of 2016 as told by GameRant.com. Top on that list is Ghostbusters, based on the reboot film. Not one that I played, not a title that I played, but it doesn't surprise me to see a movie tie-in game on a list of worst games of the year, because those are usually kind of crap when they throw them together like that, and they just want to tie it into the latest movie. So that's funny. I'm looking at a picture of the graphics. It looks kind of silly. Featuring a unique cast separate from either the original or reboot teams. Oh, so it's completely different characters as well. Traditional shooter
really?
weaponry, yeah.
Oh,
Traditional
I think I did.
shooter.
I think
What?
I think it's like you make your own Ghostbuster and
Oh,
you're
really?
recruited into the Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Tricky, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. That's funny. So they tried to make a Ghostbusters game. What else is on this worst games list? There's Robinson: The Journey. The world of virtual reality gaming has a lot of potential, and it may have seemed to many like it would be hard to go wrong with a VR game that combines space travel, futuristic sci-fi technology, and dinosaurs. But somehow Robinson: The Journey managed to take that formula and deliver a flop. I haven't even heard of this one. Have you heard of Robinson: The Journey?
Nope.
Sounds like quite a combo. That's a VR game, so maybe that's part of why.
Yeah.
Hey, I leveled up.
I'm not too educated on VR games. Oh,
Yeah, they look fun,
hey,
but I haven't really gotten my hands on it properly to try it out.
It's going here.
Ooh.
Dark Passage.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Challenge Dark Passage. Oh, no. Yeah, it was a PSVR exclusive. That Robinson: The Journey.
Okay.
They've got one called Mighty Number 9, saying the promise thrilled plenty of gamers, evidenced by its ability. Oh, it raised $900,000 on Kickstarter in just 2 days. Wow.
That's the one that was made by one of the creators of Mega Man.
Oh, okay.
And they want to do like a spiritual successor, but doesn't really pan out.
Yeah. So we talked about that a little bit. We were talking about these, the way developers are doing that, going to Kickstarter to raise money to continue on work on games that they're no longer necessarily making. So that's interesting. But I guess it wasn't very good, huh?
No, people were a little disappointed.
Wow. Numerous delays and didn't offer the polish that gamers expected from the spiritual successor to Mega Man.
I think that it suffered a little bit from No Man's Sky syndrome.
Yeah, too much hype. Too many expectations. Too much hype. That'll do it. It's the killer. People get so mad. Next on the list is actually Pokemon Go. Kind of surprised to see them include that on their list of worst games. But yeah, it was riddled with bugs and server crashes in the beginning, and it was tough to play those first, that first week or so. The gym battling didn't seem to work for me. I couldn't take over a gym; it would just crash out if I was defeating the Pokemon in the gym.
Yeah, lots of crashing.
So it had its problems. I think it's gotten a lot better though. It seems to run flawlessly these days. I can't remember the last time the game crashed or anything.
Ooh, look at all of this.
That was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people debate whether or not it is in itself and actually, I don't know, a game. It's kind of just more of a, I don't know,
something to do while you walk around.
Yeah, but I think it's a game. I think it qualifies as a video game.
yeah, it's got all the components, for sure. Was that the end of the Dark Passage? Did we finish it?
Oh, let's see what's up here.
No.
Dead end. Let's beat it.
All right. Was there a way to make the map bigger in this game? I forget.
Can't remember.
Oh.
On the PC one.
Next on the list of worst games, though, 7 Days to Die. Also surprising to me. This game looks like it's actually pretty fun. But it says 7 Days to Die let players down, earning terrible ratings from critics and gamers alike due to its numerous bugs, glitches, and poor combat gameplay. Interesting. 7 Days to Die on the PC may eventually become a finished game worth playing. The ship has already sailed for the console versions of this title. Wow, harsh. Harsh. I've watched the streams I watch, I believe, are on PS4, and they've been pretty. I mean, it looks. Yeah, I can see what they're saying about the combat system.
It's not like a very. It's like an early alpha game, so it's it's never really finished.
Yeah, that seems a bit harsh to their review of it, but oh whatever. Is this back up? That's back up.
That's back up.
And then there's a game called Back in 1995, designed to recreate the experience of playing early PS1 era horror games, going so far as to emulate the appearance of playing a game on an old CRT television. Wow, that doesn't sound like that would be that great. No wonder it's on their list of worst. I haven't seen that one. Haven't heard of that one. Back in 1995.
That's funny. The Nintendo Classic has like a CRT mode.
Really?
Which is kind of neat to turn on for a second. Then you're just kind of like, oh, okay, this is crappy.
Yeah. Funny. Then we got Hyrule Warriors Legends. This is a Zelda game? I didn't even hear about this one either. Decently entertaining spin-off of The Legend of Zelda with a few new features added in for good measure. Seemed like the formula for success. The resulting product let down just about anyone who tried to play it on the system it was supposedly designed for. Ouch. Is that that's a Wii game then? Oh, Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
But it is also on the. Oh, it's the Butcher.
Oh, the Butcher. It's also on what? Oh shit.
Fresh meat. It's tough. On the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a Dynasty Warriors type of game where you're just like mowing down hordes of enemies. I played it a couple times and it looked pretty fun.
Huh. Well, didn't seem to do too well with the critics and stuff. That's too bad. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Mutants of Manhattan, also on this list of worst games of 16. Developed by Platinum Games. Unfortunately, the game was a far cry from the hack and slash that they wanted it to be. A dumbed-down experience that didn't challenge players and offered few fun experiences. Bummer. I used to love me a good Ninja Turtles game. It looks like the initial.
They're expecting it to be like the old arcade one.
Those were the best ones, though. The initial appeal was the idea of playing with friends, but the title failed to offer couch co-op. Oh, okay, so it was probably online only. Sounds like. That's too bad.
That one makes sense.
Yeah, that seems to be going away with the. I like that term, couch co-op. That seems to be going away these days, though, and that's a real bummer. Because you should still be able to play some of these games in the same room as another person, you know?
Yeah. Seems like Nintendo is really the mainstay of that.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to.
Somebody's got to, god damn it.
Butcher's going down. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
He's almost dead.
And then next on the list is No Man's Sky, which is, I don't know, you might agree with that. It's fair, it's, you know, there was plenty of disappointment with that game. So...
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty neutral on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I got the Butcher's Cleaver.
Nice. I didn't get the cleaver. I've had a lot of fun with No Man's Sky, though. I mean, people had that's another one that people just had their expectations way, way up on. And it ruins it.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it... It's definitely like a big disappointment, but it's not necessarily like the one of the worst games of the year.
Yeah, it's still a great game. Still plenty of game to play there. So that does it for the worst games of 16, though. I've got another list from Game Rant, the best games. Best games. You have that one up? You want to read those, or I can keep going?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Meanwhile, thanks for joining us, y'all. Gaming Mike here with AC Gamer. We're doing our weekly Jolt Gamecast this week, playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. They've upgraded it with the original Diablo 1 dungeon, so we're going through that. All 16 levels of it. We just defeated the Butcher. It was rad.
Yeah. Alright, so number 10 on their list. This is from Game Rant, by the way, also. Gears of War 4. That is a Xbox exclusive. Have you ever played any of the Gears of War?
I haven't. I've heard about them. I know they're very popular.
Yeah. Let's see. Next is Battlefield 1.
Nice.
Number 9.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the most popular of, especially the last season of 2016. That seems like what everybody was playing on YouTube.
Yep. Number 8 is Firewatch, which is a indie like story-based game.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a few gameplays of it.
Nice.
It's kind of basically about like you're like a park ranger who's like based on in a fire watch tower in like this national park.
Huh. Interesting. I haven't heard of that one.
There's lots of emotions involved
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Strong acting, intriguing story, and a visual style that's distinct and beautiful. Ooh, sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Number 7 is Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, FF15 baby.
No
Talked
surprise
about
there.
that one a little bit already, but yeah, that's a solid game. It's a solid Final
Yep.
Fantasy, and it's a solid RPG. Deserves it.
The
Definitely one of the
game
best for me.
helps bridge the gap between the series' past and its future. The combat is a mix between classic JRPG style and a modern hack and slash.
Yes, JRPG. That's right. JRPG.
Yep.
YouTube junkie Joseph Queentree, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining.
Number 6 is Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Nice. Also one of the
Always
best sellers.
Pokemon.
Like Final
surprise
Fantasy
there.
15.
Yep.
Yeah, YouTube junkie says he heard Firewatch had a very good story too. That's what the review looked like. That's not one I've checked out. Have you played it, YouTube junkie? Let us know. And anybody else too, if you've played these, I'd love to hear about the experience.
Yeah. It's a bit of another walking simulator from what I hear, but you know, good story.
Yeah. Kind of like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That one was just a walking simulator story. But I loved it. I love that one.
Yeah. Alright, next on the list, number 5 is Dark Souls 3.
Ooh. Very
Dark
popular
Souls
series.
3.
Oops.
Yep.
I went to the next level. Oh, you're here.
Oh, we're in King Leoric's tomb.
Ooh, King Leoric. Nice.
Oh, I think we're gonna fight us a Skeleton King, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
You ready
change
for
up
that?
to make sure I'm ready. Okay.
But yeah, next on the list, Dark Souls 3, third in the series. I haven't played that. I haven't played any of the series, but I've heard nothing but good about it. This is the one where in Dark Souls, it's the one where if you die, you're pretty hosed, right? It's like pretty difficult.
Yeah. You die very often in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I've played just Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, which is kind of in the same family of games, same makers.
Nice.
But I do eventually want to play Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get around to it sooner or later. Oh man, Skeleton King.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see, next on the list,
Yeah.
we got distracted by the
Skeleton
same Skeleton
King
King. Number 4 is Doom.
Ooh, that's right. There was a new Doom this year.
Yep, I've been playing that for a bit.
How you liking it?
And
Good stuff?
watched some streams. It's really fun. It's it's a lot like the original Doom.
Nice.
You ever played that? It's,
I did way back
really
when. Way
it's just
back
like
when.
really like really fast paced and like there's just like monsters everywhere and you're just trying to survive. It's fun.
Nice. YouTube Junkie
Uh,
agrees Doom was fantastic. Volt, welcome to the chat. Enrico Juice. No, Season 9 for Diablo 3 is not on consoles yet, but they have just put out this... I hear it's coming soon. The seasons are coming to consoles soon. I'm not sure when. Do you know, AC Gamer? When that's supposed to happen?
I don't think they've announced yet.
Okay.
But hopefully it'll come also with the Necromancer.
Oh, that's right. That Necromancer's coming out. That's going to be good.
Yep.
All right, what else on that list?
Also, Doom had a great soundtrack.
Oh,
like,
really?
A really kick-ass, like, metal, hardcore soundtrack.
Nice.
Like, it's just fun to listen to on Spotify.
Nice. Oh, it's on
number
Spotify
3 is...
too?
Yep. Number 3 is Titanfall 2.
That's the big robot suits game, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
You know, it's like Gundam or Evangelion. Just get in your neck and trash people.
Yeah.
From what I heard, like it has a good like campaign, like story mode.
Oh, okay.
Which is what people were missing from the first game, and I guess it didn't do too well in sales though. It kind of got caught up in that, like I said, that kind of oversaturation of first-person shooters.
Yeah.
During the fall. So
well, maybe people get tired
it.
enough of FPSs for a while that developers will finally make a whole slew of other types of games for once, instead of a bunch of those all the time. Because it seems like there's always a new FPS, like all the time.
We'll see. FPS is a kind of a staple.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. I think we're finished up here.
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Where do we go? Where do we go? I think we just go back the way we came.
Okay. Very well. And how about number 2 on that list?
Number 2 is Uncharted 4.
Nice. Also one of the top sellers this last year.
Yep. Chances are, if you're a fan of the franchise, then you've already played Uncharted 4.
Yep. Oops.
Yes, definitely. If you ever get the chance, try out the Fallout series. I mean, Fallout. Uncharted series.
Either way.
No idea why I said Fallout. Okay, and the number 1 game is Overwatch.
Huh, Overwatch. Nice. Yep, that one's been popular as can be. That was one... You and I played the beta of that, I think, and that's the last I played it.
Yep.
It's alright.
It's another FPS, but it's a lot different. It's a lot like an MOBA style where the different characters are unique and there are different ways to play them.
Yeah, battle arena.
Yep. It's really team-based, so you gotta work with your team to win. So I really like it. I always play every once in a while.
Nice.
Plus, it's a game that Blizzard. Plus, it's a game that Blizzard is just supporting, like a whole ton, like free updates without having to buy DLC.
Yeah. Bit of controversy with that game too. They keep doing things like they made one of their characters gay, and then they put out photos, screenshots the other day of like a new level that's supposed to be set, I guess, in future Iraq, but it's looking all golden and glorious and prosperous. And I guess that was pissing some people. I saw there was somebody tweeted at them like the most ridiculous stuff about like this whole rant about how they're ruining gaming and stuff. It's like, calm down, man. I don't know. A little bit of controversy though. It's kind of funny to watch.
I know what level that they're talking about, and that's not the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, really?
It's just set in the future.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, they have flying cars and stuff.
Huh.
So.
Yeah, people just having their knee-jerk reactions to everything these days.
Definitely.
Getting triggered on the internet.
Then, trigger.
Yeah.
Don't trigger me, bro.
Exactly.
Let's see. Just kind of for the interest of time, should we speed through these best indie games?
Yeah, let's just give it. Yeah, we'll give a quick overview of best indie games. That'll work.
Okay, best indie games of 2016. We got Darkest Dungeon, Owlboy, which I heard was, yeah, really interesting. Firewatch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Also one of the best games.
The Witness, which I have played and is really fun. It's a puzzle game, and it really tests your noodle.
Nice.
That one.
Your noodle.
And then that's the noodle, man. It's a lot like Myst. You ever played Myst back in the day?
Yep, I remember Myst.
Let's
Old
see.
Myst.
Bound is another one that's like a game where you're a ballerina in a crazy world.
Oh. Okay.
Inside has been getting a lot of praise this year.
What's that one? I haven't heard of it.
It's it's a 2D platformer, like puzzle game, and it's kind of set in a weird dystopian. It's just kind of like weird and vague.
Huh. Okay.
Type of game. Kind of very David Lynch-like stuff.
Excellent. The Face 60, welcome to the chat. The Face 60 says Owlboy's the shit.
Oh yeah.
The Face 60, if you've played it, let us know. What do you think of it? What's it like? Tell us in the chat. I'd love to hear it.
He just told us. He said it's the shit.
It's the shit. And what else? What's next on that list? On the top indie?
Stardew Valley.
Nice.
Farming game. I definitely want to try that one out.
Yep.
Salt and Sanctuary. I haven't heard too much about that.
Neither have I.
And yeah.
My buddy Spotrick actually just started a gaming channel and he's been doing some Stardew Valley videos. That's Spotrick, S-P-O-T-R-I-C, if you guys want to check him out. Shout out to him. Just started his channel up, so there's where you can find some gameplay on that one that I know of.
Nice. And then just a couple honorable mentions they have are Turmoil and Sunless Sea Submariner.
Oh. Sounds
That's
interesting.
Submarine with a Z, Submariner.
See, some of these indie games, I'd like to get a gaming rig so I can get Steam and try out more of these that come out that I've never heard of.
Yeah, a few of them come out on console, but yeah, they're mostly kind of PC based, aren't they?
Yeah, seems like it. It seems like a lot are. But so I don't know.
Cool.
What do you guys think
right.
of those lists? We did the worst, we did the best, and the best indie. Do you agree with that list? Do you not agree with that list? Is there any that you think they should have included in that list? Let us know in the comments. If you're watching from the future, let us know in the chat from now.
That was just like from one site, but
yeah.
I've read a bunch of other game site, top 10 of 2016, and they pretty much line up.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch is pretty much like everyone's top number one.
Yeah. Well, and it's probably the game that's done the best this year, I would assume, just in terms of popularity.
Oh yeah,
buzz.
Definitely.
Oh.
All right, well, on to general gaming news.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Doing Jolt today. Gaming Mike here with AC Gamer. Just going through what's new, what's happening while we play this Diablo 3 classic dungeon. It's the classic Diablo dungeon in Diablo 3. That's what we're playing.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not streaming from Windows 95.
Yeah.
This is PlayStation 4.
Oh, chest over here. I got some jewels.
Okay.
But yeah, in general news, there's a game that I played a little bit of on mobile, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which was pretty fun. I haven't gotten very far into it, but news has come out that Ariana Grande is going to become a character in the game, which this is not a celebrity I particularly care about. I just think it's really interesting that this isn't a celebrity having a branded mobile app made for their personality, but they're getting inserted into an existing franchise like that as themselves. I think that's an interesting step just altogether for gaming. I can't believe they're doing it, and I'm gonna get it when it updates just to see what it's like what they have her do in that game. I think it's gonna be hilarious. Oh wow,
it's weird.
Look at all these diamonds you just put. What was that?
I have no idea.
It's a bunch of gems. Where's this guy going?
But yeah, how is that game? Like, what is it? What is it like? Is it?
It's
like a traditional Final Fantasy.
Did you ever play any of the Final Fantasies that were on the Game Boy back in the day, like Final Fantasy Adventure series?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a lot like those, but updated as like a mobile app. It it plays a lot like a mobile app. It has daily quest stuff that you do when you log in and that kind of thing. But you still have a map, a whole world that you're working through, and there's a storyline, there's characters, and it's the whole bit. It's a good Final Fantasy. I liked what I played of it. I've been having trouble sticking with mobile games lately. They don't hold my interest for very long. So I didn't get very far into it.
They're just good for those quiet moments where you have to wait, or when you're in the bathroom. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. YouTube Junkie says about Terry Crews being a character in Overwatch 2. Yeah, he's been on a campaign to get to be the voice of one of the characters or something. I forget the name of the character.
Yeah. He wants to be Doomfist.
Doomfist, that's right.
A character they've teased for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm overburdened. We need to go back to town.
Uh-oh. All right. Let's do it. Town portal?
Yeah.
Here we go. Wants to voice the character Doomfist, yep. Inside is good too, says the face. Oh, the face says about Owlboy. He's about a third of the way through it. It's got gorgeous graphics, lovable characters, more charm than a snake charmer. Nice. Sounds like fun. Tricky says NMS should have been on the best side. I agree with you, Tricky, but it's one of those things that I just don't even argue anymore. That people just didn't like that game as much as I did.
Hey, what's the town portal button again?
Oh, right on the D-pad.
There we go. Yeah, I haven't played in a while.
Alright, while you sell your stuff off, I'll keep going with the news, though. Ooh, Activision removing their games from Steam. Like, they're losing rights to the Spider-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. They've been disappearing from digital stores, which is pretty interesting to me. I wonder what's going on there. And I hope if they've been forced to remove it because of rights issues with Spider-Man, I hope that somebody's going to be putting out a new Spider-Man game sometime soon. Because traditionally, those Spider-Man games are fantastic. I love it.
There is a new Spider-Man game coming.
Is there? What do you know about it? I haven't heard about it. Tell me everything.
It's there's a trailer. They teased it.
Oh,
it's made by I forget the studio.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be PlayStation exclusive. And
excellent.
New Spider-Man game. They haven't shown much about what it is, but it looks like traditional, like swinging through New York.
Oh, okay. That's what I love about those, though. They're so great.
And it looks kind of more like its own original thing, like it's not tied into the movies.
Okay. See, that's good. The ones when they try to tie them into the movie more directly, I feel like they're worse games for it. But what was the Spider-Man game where the symbiote starts taking over everybody and it ends up like taking over Wolverine and you have to fight him? All these superheroes get turned into the Venom versions of themselves and you have to fight them. That game was fantastic. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
But I loved it. So if they're putting out another one of those type of games where you get all of New York to swing around, that's going to be great. I'm going to eat it up. Absolutely. I don't even know what to do with all this inventory right now. It's been so long since I played this.
Oh, I usually just make sure I'm not throwing away anything valuable and then take it to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Oh, this is one I put in. Let It Die hits 1 million downloads.
Oh, nice.
That's one I want to try out. Because it's a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
So, kind of just an action hack and slash sort of thing where you're just going through a bunch of levels.
Nice.
So, looks like it could be a fun time. I'll investigate it and report back.
Excellent.
Okay, next is Elite Dangerous Alien Found.
That's right. This one, this is a game, Elite Dangerous. It's not on PlayStation. I've heard a little bit about it, but it sounds really interesting to me. I'd like to give it a try when it does release on PlayStation. It's supposed to come out Q2 2017, but what happened? Somebody found this alien race, I guess, that's been rumored for a while, but nobody's ever come in contact with them until now.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It sounds pretty epic. I'd like to give that game a try. But I guess there's been a lot of hints dropped for a while in that game, and like artifacts found that they've been peppering throughout to tease people. Oh, I went back to the dungeon, by the way.
Okay, yeah. I followed you.
So that sounds pretty exciting. I don't know. Haven't played the Elite Dangerous, but if you have, let us know. Comments or chat.
That is, and to kind of segue into that, Elite Dangerous is coming to PS4.
Right.
This year.
Is the date set? All I've heard, I think, was Q2 2017, but has there been a date announcement?
Let me check. The link he sent. Yeah, it just says Q2 2017.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it looks like a kind of another space exploration game.
Yep. I've heard a lot of comparisons to No Man's Sky, yeah.
Star Citizen type of genre.
Yep. Should be interesting. When that one, yeah, I'm planning to check that one out when it's released on PS4 for sure. That seems like my type of game.
And then two other big release announcements. Injustice 2 is coming out March 28th, so pretty soon.
Yeah, Injustice is one of the few fighter games like that that I really enjoy. Well, no, you know what? It's not fighter games I have a problem with. I've never really liked the Mortal Kombat.
Oh, hang on. That's a mistake.
Oh.
The article said that it was a rumor that was March 28th, but it is actually May 16th.
Oh, okay.
So,
May 16th. Injustice 2. I like the first one. I don't normally care for the Mortal Kombat style of fighting game, but the DC superhero aspect of that kind of won me over, and I had a good time with that.
Yeah, it was fun. And then the other big one is Mass Effect Andromeda, which is dropping on March 21st, 2017.
Nice. That one also I want to try. I played one of the other Mass Effects, but I never got all the way through it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just fell away from it.
This will probably be a good one for people to jump in, since it's kind of its own. It's a new story, new characters.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. So I don't think you have to really know anything about the last story.
Yeah, that's good.
And then this week we got the big Nintendo Switch reveal.
Ooh.
Which is going to be on Thursday.
Nice.
We'll get a first look at games and all that stuff.
That should be good.
There's some rumors here about some predictions from iDigital Times.
A Zelda and a Mario?
Oh, surprise, surprise, they are on there. But
how did I know?
They're also predicting the price, which the best bet is going to be that it's going to be $2.99.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo is usually, less expensive than, Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Because I mean, their hardware is never, built for horsepower. It's built for usability and, innovation.
Yeah, they've always and that's always been kind of their role in the market. It seems like since PlayStation's come to power and then Xbox came around, they've kind of taken that role.
And if that is true, like $2.99, that's fantastic. I mean, you can't buy most tablets for that much.
Yeah, that's a decent. That's a way decent price for a gaming console these days. That's pretty impressive, actually. Now that I think about it a little more.
Yep. Hopefully that's the case. What else? They have specs on. Let's see. The battery Oh, and its screen, they're saying its screen will be 220p multi-touch,
Ooh.
but 1080p resolution will be supported when it's plugged in to your TV.
Okay. 220p when it's not, huh?
Yep.
That sounds pretty minimal. I guess on a screen
Yeah.
that size, though.
Oh,
What are
did I
you
say
gonna do?
220p?
You did say 220.
I said 720p.
720. That makes more sense.
Yeah, 220 is like, what, the original Game Boy?
Yeah, probably. Something like that. I thought that sounded pretty low.
Yeah, excuse me, 720. Let's see, and yeah, game lineup, we're gonna definitely have a new Mario that they've kind of teased in that first trailer they had.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, the
Nice.
latest and greatest Zelda.
Screenshots of
Skyrim.
that are looking real good.
Yeah, they're saying Skyrim is coming to the Switch.
Oh,
They,
nice.
it showed up in that trailer. They haven't confirmed it yet, but I mean,
Huh.
it's got to be in there, right?
Good for Nintendo.
Hopefully, yeah. That great third-party stuff. There's another one, Mario RPG Rabbids game.
Ooh.
It's a crossover between Mario RPG featuring Rayman Rabbids.
With
Remember the-
Rayman? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nintendo
Kinda
branching out.
interesting. Yeah.
Rayman. Who made Rayman? I thought, wasn't Rayman on PlayStation at some point?
Yeah,
Like exclusively?
It's Ubisoft, I think,
right.
made that.
Yeah, I think we discussed that a little bit in the last episode too, Rayman.
Yeah, the Frenchies. They're also saying that they're going to have a GameCube Virtual Console, so you'll be able to download some GameCube games.
Nice. Some backwards compatibility. That's good to see in a new console. That's way decent.
Yeah, and then ports of current Wii U games, so Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, and Super Smash Brothers.
Well, Mario Kart's on 8 now, is it?
Yep.
Jeez.
And then the final rumor is a new Metroid game,
Oh, snap.
which I really
Oh.
hope is true.
When's the last time
Metroid,
they did a
you know-
Metroid?
It's been a good long while since the last Metroid game.
Yeah. Nice.
And I love the Metroid Prime game, so if they make a new, like, Metroid Prime, I definitely gotta get a Switch, if that's the case.
Yeah, Metroid was always a fantastic series. Loved them.
Yep.
Even the
But
Game
we'll
Boy
find out.
version.
All of our questions will be answered on Thursday.
Nice. Well, that should be pretty exciting. We'll be sure to report that on that next week as well for the next episode of Jolt next Sunday.
Mhm.
That'll be good.
And I think our final bullet point is the most anticipated games for 2017.
Yes. What are we looking forward to? Well, first off, before we get to that list, what's on your most anticipated AC gamer?
Mine?
Yes.
Well, I am really interested in just to see what Nintendo cooks up for us.
Yeah.
I guess the next big games that I'm really looking forward to is that Horizon Zero Dawn is looking pretty
Okay.
fun. The robot dinosaurs
Yeah.
that I bring up every
Yeah.
show.
Sounds interesting.
The next South Park game.
Oh, right. The Fractured But Whole.
Yep. The sequel to the Stick of Truth.
Nice. Okay. I think that
And-
Metroid game just made my list, actually. That's got me thinking about
Yeah.
Metroid.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, cow.
Let's hope it's true. And then mostly just games that I don't know if they're coming out in 2017, but who knows? Oh,
Yeah.
also I will definitely try out Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be a solid game.
But yeah, like stuff like the Final Fantasy VII remake that they're working on.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it'll be out this year because Square Enix takes takes their time with their games.
They sure do. My goodness.
How about you? What are you looking forward to?
That Final Fantasy VII remake, yeah, it should be good. I really liked that one when it was out, so I'll definitely be trying that. The Mass Effect also. And that the Nintendo Switch, actually, hearing about what you just read of it, is sounding pretty sweet. I would like to get the Switch for a Zelda game. I haven't played a Zelda game in so long. It might be worth getting just for that alone. But if they're also going to put a Metroid on there, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting pretty stoked about the Switch. And especially at that price point. If it's going to be $300, eesh, forget about it. That's not bad for a console. And my kid would like it. I'm sure there will be plenty of kid-friendly games on the Switch. That's the other thing. It'd be good for the boy.
Yeah, man. I want to be like the guy in their commercial and be playing Skyrim on the plane.
Yeah, heck yeah. Why not? Take it with you wherever. That'd be awesome. What about that list? What do they have for most anticipated?
Okay. Most anticipated games. Let's see. Well, they start at number 1. Let me work my way backwards. There's a lot, so...
And feel free to let us know in the chat. Those watching, thanks for joining us, by the way. What are your most anticipated games for 2017? What's got your gaming juices flowing?
We got Project Cars 2 racing game for Nintendo 3DS coming out September-ish 2017.
I believe Tricky I Know plays that one. I think. The first one, anyway.
Project
Cars, yeah.
Nice. Ever Oasis, a action-adventure RPG for Nintendo 3DS, sometime 2017. Scalebound, which is an action RPG for Xbox One, made by Platinum Games, big studio.
Nice.
What else? Kingdom Come Deliverance, a medieval RPG for Xbox One, PS4, PC. Coming out, TBA 2017.
Cool.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Now, I think Lords of the Fallen was a PS Plus game.
Oh, really?
So that's an RPG.
Oh, a few months ago, huh? Yeah, I think I remember seeing that on there.
Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. This is a kind of a similar story to Mighty Number 9. This is from the creator of the original Castlevania.
Ooh, that's right. So spiritual successor to that.
Yep.
Interesting. It's called what? Say the title again on that one.
Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night.
Wow, sounds very vampire.
So that's coming out March 2017 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and Wii U.
Nice.
And it's classified as a Metroidvania game.
Metroidvania, that's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh man.
Exact style. Next is Below. It doesn't say what type of game it is. It's adventure game with a top-down view. That's coming for Xbox One and PC.
Oh, okay. No PlayStation, huh?
No.
Bogus.
We're a couple of fanboys, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, it's the system I have, you know?
Yep. Oh, did you go down into this Chamber of Bone?
I did.
Where'd you go? Oh, okay.
I'm just up here a little bit.
Thanks for killing all the monsters for me.
You're welcome.
Next is Cuphead. Coming for Xbox One. Yep. Xbox One and PC. It is like a hand-drawn, like 1950s cartoon style hack and slash game.
Wow. Interesting.
So, yeah, it looks interesting. Next is Destiny 2.
Oh.
For Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Wow. I did not realize they were putting a sequel out to that.
Yep.
Seems like Destiny's still going strong.
That's right. Next is Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, already? That seems fast.
Yep, they already said they're working on a sequel to that.
Huh.
That'll be coming out this year sometime, fall 2017 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Jeez. That's impressive.
Ooh, next one. Actually, yeah, this is one I'm looking forward to. Is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, we mustn't forget about that. That's right.
Yep, for PS4, Xbox One, coming out fall 2017.
Man, I love that series. They're great.
Yeah, I played a little bit of the first Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
And you know, it's GTA in the on the Wild West.
Yep. Yep.
Which is awesome.
That's fine.
That's fine with me.
Absolutely. Nice.
Looking great. Next is the says whatever Mario game we saw in the Switch teaser trailer. So I guess the new Mario that they're definitely working on for Switch.
Yeah. Those Mario games are usually pretty solid. They always have been.
Oh, totally. It's a Mario. You can't go wrong with the Mario.
It's a Mario.
He's the most popular. He's like the most recognizable and popular character in the world for a reason. You know.
Yep.
He's in good games. You know, he has a good agent who books some good games.
Yeah. Nice.
Next is South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
Coming for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Early 2017.
Early 2017. Okay.
Yeah, no release date just yet. But hopefully soon here.
Yeah, I never did play Stick of Truth. Or what was that? The first one, the Stick of Truth? Is that it?
Yeah, the Stick of Truth.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I never did play it, but I would like to try those.
It's basically like a whole season of South Park wrapped up in a game.
That's awesome.
And then next is Persona 5, the classic JRPG series, is returning to PS4 on
nice.
February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I think I think Persona is all about relationships.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Did we clear out this chamber?
I think so. Seems like it.
Looks like it. Okay.
Next
what else
is Tekken 7.
Oh wow, 7.
Coming for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, early 2017.
Nice. Tekken was always a fun series. That's a fighter that I like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember playing lots of Tekken in the arcade.
Oh yeah, who was your character?
King, you know, the guy with the leopard head.
Oh nice, yeah. I always did Eddie because I liked his dance moves.
Nice. Next is Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Ooh.
The next entry in the ever-expanding Tom Clancy universe.
Yeah, that's a lot of those.
The Clancyverse.
The Clancyverse.
Yep, that's coming March 7th, 2017, Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Nice. I think I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm a little lost. Also, I'm also looking at this list. I'm just following you.
Yeah. Okay, let's go this way.
Oh, I think... Actually, no, this way. I just looked at my map. Let's go down this way.
What's the map button?
I had it. It's...
Oh, it's
down on the D-pad.
It's down.
Yep.
Okay.
Next is For Honor. It's PS4, PC, Xbox One. It's a action, multiplayer, crazy, knights versus samurais game. Well, it's knights versus samurais versus Vikings, which looks pretty awesome.
Nice. Yeah, a good Viking game couldn't hurt. I've been watching the Viking series on Amazon lately. It's really good. Really good.
You don't like a Viking?
Heck yes. I'd play a Viking game right now.
Next is God of War 4. Well, it just says God of War.
Nice.
So it's the next God of War game. For PS4. PS4 exclusive, baby.
Nice. Yeah, God of War was a fun series. Actually, I just started thinking of God of War when we were talking about a Viking game. I was thinking that would be a good style to do a Viking game in, is the style of God of War.
Yeah, and this next God of War actually is going to be about, the Asgardian pantheon.
So it's kind of like two Viking games are coming out.
Pretty much, yeah. Like,
Excellent.
Didn't the last one, he pretty much killed all the Greek gods?
That's right,
Now
he
he's coming
did,
for
huh?
the Norse gods.
Yeah, well, just got to go to another pantheon and do the same thing all over again, I guess.
Yep.
That's hilarious. That was a really good. I think
Uh,
it's 3 that I played in God of War, and that was so good. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, those are crazy, over-the-top action type stuff.
Yeah.
Next is Days Gone. It's a zombie third-person shooter
Ooh,
for PS4.
out with zombies,
I
up
saw,
with Vikings.
Yep, more zombies though in your face, and this is more like World War Z zombies, where they're like just swarming at you and climbing over each other to get you.
Ah, yikes.
So, I think it's more like you got to run away from the zombies than shoot them,
Okay. Run for your life.
because you have no chance if you're just shooting them. Next is Halo Wars 2 for Xbox One and PC.
Oh, yeah?
That's coming out February 21st, 2017.
Is that part of the Halo series then? Halo
Yeah.
Wars?
It's a Halo RTS game.
Oh,
So
really?
It's like, yeah, so it's like Halo StarCraft. You know, you
Wow.
build bases and units and stuff.
Yeah. That could be cool. That was... Halo wasn't a huge... I mean, it wasn't one of the games that I liked a whole bunch, but I did like the world that it was in. I liked the story of it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, I did. I liked the original Halo. I played that on PC forever ago, and that was a fun time.
Yeah, I think that's the last I played was the first Halo, but it was some time ago.
Okay, man, we're only halfway through this list.
Of the most anticipated, let's go to the last. Let's go to the top 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll just go through these real quick. I'll just say them.
Okay.
Prey,
Okay.
Spider-Man. Oh,
Yeah.
Insomniac Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man game.
Hell yeah.
Quake, new Quake coming out. Resident
Oh,
Evil
wow.
7. Crash Bandicoot Remastered. Yooka-Laylee.
Oh, that's the Banjo-Kazooie successor,
mhm.
isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Next is Horizon Zero Dawn, robot dinosaurs.
Yeah. From your list.
Next is, yep, Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in the top 10 games, most anticipated. 10 is Pyre, which is from an indie studio. They made Bastion and Transistor. Transistor was a really great game. I enjoyed that one. It's an action RPG coming at your face.
Nice.
9 is State of Decay 2. It's another zombie survival game.
More zombies.
More zombos. They want to eat your brains. They'll never stop. Next is Overkill's The Walking Dead. Oh, I didn't know there was a new Walking Dead coming out.
Not Telltale though, right? Different studio.
No, this looks like it's different. Yeah, interesting.
Okay.
Oh, yet another zombie game.
Yep. More zombies.
It's a co-op action game, multiplayer. So.
Oh, co-op though. That could be fun. Fight some zombies with your friends.
Battalion 1944 is a FPS multiplayer game.
Okay.
So looks like it's a World War II game. Next is Vampire, an action RPG. It looks like it's more of a story-based type game. Next is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh yeah.
Number 5 on the list.
That'll be a good one.
Fighting game. Next, number 4 is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah. That game's
Number
going to
3
be
is
huge, I think, really. I think Mass Effect is going to do probably best game of the year.
Oh, yeah, totally. Could be. We'll see. Next is Shenmue 3. It's an action-adventure game. This is another game. Once again, this is another game that was kickstarted by the original creator who wanted to make a new game.
Nice.
And I guess Shenmue, from what I hear, is a pretty big cult classic.
I've heard about it, but not one that I've played. cool though.
Number 2 is Nioh.
Huh. Oh no.
It's a action RPG. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. It's from Team Ninja, and surprise, surprise, you play a ninja,
Yeah.
and you hit things with your sword.
Slice them up, jump off the walls and
Yep.
stuff, probably.
And the number 1 most anticipated game of next year is. You want to take a guess?
Ooh. No, because I would have guessed Mass Effect.
Nope. It is Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Ah, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. A Zelda game. Why not?
Of course. But
Nice.
yeah, that's the whole list. That's I think that's all the news we got, unless you got anything.
Excellent. No, but let us know for sure if you're listening from the future in the comments what your most anticipated games are as well. We did have some response in the chat on what people are looking forward to. Tricky says Wild is looking good. I haven't heard much about that one. The Face is also looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. That one's going to be so fun. I love those games. Yeah, Tricky
Yeah.
I know does play Project Cars, so they're looking forward to part 2 of that. Nice.
Nice.
And let's see, K2 Smooth, welcome to the chat. Looking forward to Horizon Zero Dawn. Should be good. MLB The Show and Gran Turismo Sport. Yeah, some sports games. I don't usually play them, except for Steep, but some sports games coming out too. That's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a new Gran Turismo. That might be fun.
Yeah. The Face says they're hoping for another Portal game, but probably a few years before that. That's probably true.
Oh yeah,
And-
we could use some more Portal.
Yeah, that's one I haven't played, but I've played the Lego Dimensions Portal set, so I kind of have an idea of a little bit how that game goes, and it seems fun.
Yeah.
From Lego Dimensions.
Do you actually get to use portals in that one?
Yeah, they set it up so you can shoot the orange and the blue portal and pop through them, which I assume is
Oh,
a pretty
cool.
major function of the actual game.
That is basically the only function of the game.
Yeah, okay.
Is you make portals.
Yeah,
Solve
it works
puzzles.
well in Lego Dimensions. They set up some pretty good obstacles with it.
Nice.
It's good stuff. I like that Lego Dimensions. Let's see, quick review of what's coming out in the next week before we do our next episode of Jolt, which we are doing on Sundays, as far as scheduling goes. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Should we head back to town? And I'll go through
Sure.
these upcoming games. We got Hatsune Miku coming out, Project Diva Futura. Oh, that's the sing-along game, right? That you were talking about?
Yep.
That's coming out on January 10th for PS4. Also on PS4, January 13th will be Silvio. Fate Extella, The Umbral Star comes out January 17th, and Gravity Rush 2, January 20th. I played the demo of Gravity Rush, and it was pretty fun. That may be a title I look into buying. Let's see, Xbox One, January 11th, we got Acorn Assault, Rodent Revolution. Boy, I should get an Xbox. Pit People, coming out January 13th. Rise and Shine, Silvio, and Dead Effect 2, all January 13th for Xbox One. And then on the Wii U, January 19th, we got Toby the Secret Mine coming out. And on PC, coming up on the 9th, we got, I'll just do the top 5, Tomb Joe, Word Killer Revolution, Flower Design, Lady Killer in a Bind, and VRO GU3, Unapologetic Hardcore something. I don't know. That must be... Sounds interesting. Hardcore Edition. That's a VR game. Some VR game coming out on PC. All right. So that's what you can look forward to in the next week. Tricky says Lego Batman pack is available to pre-order here for Lego Dimensions. Nice. I'm going to have to look into that one. That'll be good.
Woohoo.
That Lego Batman movie should be fun too. But I think that about wraps it up, unless you got anything else you want to say, AC Gamer?
Nope, I've said my piece.
All
I
right.
will live with it.
Well, thanks very much for joining us for this week's Jolt. You guys, one quick thing. Desert Caliber, welcome to the chat. This Diablo update we've been playing in this episode of Jolt is the original 16 levels of the Diablo dungeon. We made it to level 8 during this broadcast, this gamecast, so that's pretty good. We're halfway through. You can download it now. All it does is that it adds this dungeon to the game. You go to Tristram in the game, you jump in the portal, and you're in the original dungeon from Diablo 1. They put a pixelated filter over it to make it look a little bit old school, which was a really nice touch. That's been fun to play. Yeah. It's pretty solid. So that's about this Diablo update. And other than that, thanks for joining us for the gaming news. Catch us again next Sunday when we do it again. We'll figure out what game to play before then and let you know. Links in the chat. I'm sorry, links in the description of the video to all of our sources for the news this week if you want to check out more and read up more on anything we talked about. And as always, let us know what you think in the comments. Leave a like on the way out if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more in the future. And I think that does it for my outro. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. I love you.